In this video, I'll tell you a line that this person wrote. Jacob Needleman. He has a quotation. Holding an intention to be of service shapes our overall attitude toward life in many ways. For example, it brings a greater sensitivity and awareness of others, a commitment to harmlessness, a willingness to put others' needs before our own, and a desire to be in harmony with all. To be in harmony, I like that. So now I'll talk to you about, there was a lady that wrote, she had problems, and so she started her company, which I can't find on the internet. It's called Respira, Respira, which in Spanish means breathe in or breathe. What happened to her was her dad had an oxygen tank delivered, and the driver came and left, and no one knew how to use it. So she began a company that, yes, they'd receive the same tank or the thing that the little babies use, a breathing machine, but she designed it so that it would look like a teddy bear or a turtle or a rabbit. The design of the machine was not just a box. It now looked friendly and not scary. And what happened was, the next thing, the drivers also teach people how to use them. So what's important about this lady was, I saw the documentary on TV, and what she had going on was, on her desk she had several of those stones from the dollar store. One of them said harmony, another one had peace, another one had love, and that's what she dwelled on every day, and that's how she began her company, Respira. Alright, now I'm going to talk to you about a homework brochure that I picked up from one of these places where I went for therapy. This one is from the Florida Partnership for Family Involvement in Education. 1-800-825-5736. Homework help. Parents and teachers, homework partners. It reads, age-old dilemmas for parents include 4 things. How do I help my child with their homework? When should I offer help? Where is the fine line between helping and taking over the process? Do I wait until my child asks for help, or do I step in and offer? Well, since I am a permissive dad, I actually do the homework for them, but I don't do the writing anymore because the teachers find out. I mean, the kindergarten teacher wrote me a note. With the older child, let the child write it. Excuse me. All right, so now I do the homework for them, and I'm proud of it. I never went to kindergarten. All right, here it says the answers. There really isn't a homework manual to help answer these questions. The answers depend on the age of the child, the attitude about the assignments, and the difficulty of what's involved. It also depends on the relationship the parents have with the child, and learning to gauge whether or not their child needs guidance or is expecting the parents to do the assignment. Alright, some of these assignments, they just take too long, so I do it for them, especially the ones that use the computer with video games and stuff like that. I tell them, look, flunk the spelling test, but let me get this thing out of here, because I don't want you sitting in front of the computer for half an hour because you're not allowed to go faster than at this speed. And I don't believe the words are difficult enough anyway. Those are for pre-K, pre-kindergarten, not for whatever grade. Consistency. When children complete homework assignments, they learn how to study. They learn how to manage time effectively. They learn responsibility and how to follow directions. Children are confident when they complete homework independently, and this builds self-esteem. That's fine. That's for most people. However, I want the assignments or the actual lecture or the actual class time to be on how to cut wood, like carpentry, mechanics, how to fix a car, how to fix a refrigerator, how to build a robot. That's what I want the education to be for my child. And in another country, they have wrestling, they have real, what happens is that the children, they get maybe $5,000, maybe $9,000, but what they do is the child chooses the school, and so he can choose a school that teaches dancing, and they really learn to be musicians, something. Whereas the Florida schools in the United States, I imagine it's the whole thing, national, the children don't, the ones that are artistic, that learn how to play the drums and things like that, they're going to learn on their own. Whereas if you have a music class here, it's cute, however it's not to the level where the kids learn to actually play the instruments, in my opinion. I didn't take any music classes, only singing. Alright, educators. Note that quality homework assignments that are completed have an impact on student achievement that is 3 times more important than a family's socioeconomic status, parental income, educational level, and type of occupation. So student achievement with the homework raises the student achievement more than the parents are rich and the parents are doctors. More than that, if they do their homework, their occupation goes up, or the type of occupation, their achievement level at school goes up if they do homework. Alright, but like for instance, our environment here is not conducive to doing homework. We got a life. Yes, I'm in bed every time I make these videos, and actually I spend maybe 20 hours in bed. Maybe less. No, I think I'm about 20 hours in bed, really, out of 24. This is my throne. Home and school link. Homework is important and has an impact on increasing student achievement. Homework provides a link between the home and the school. When the teachers assign homework that is related to classwork, students can practice what is being learned in school, and parents can see what their children are learning in school. Alright, that's for everybody else, because again, I don't value the education my children are getting. I used to get excellent grades, and yes, the information they're getting is important. However, it's not to the level that I wanted to be, because I was homeless at 23, guys. I'm unemployed at 40. I mean, I've been unemployed for 7 years. Alright, so it's on purpose, but still, the point is, some people would say I'm a loser. However, I don't feel that way, because I like my lifestyle. I stay home every day, and I'm home for the kids, and nobody bothers me. I have my YouTube videos to watch, and the only thing missing in my life is that the clock is ticking. And when my kids are 18 years old, the only options they have is to go to work at McDonald's. So I don't really want that option for them. I want them to have 1,000 more options. And the only way that you can have options in life is if you have money skills. If you know how to fix computers, cars, fix refrigerators, air conditioners, and you know how to build houses, carpenters. Now, for carpentry, I'm satisfied with just building a doghouse, building a table that doesn't wobble. I tried, my table wobbled, so you gotta be precise in cutting. Those are the skills I want my kids to have. How to make shoes, how to make tortillas, and welding, how to make cookware, pots and pans. Those are the things I want my kids to learn. How to fix toilets, how to make a composting toilet. How about that? How to grow fish, how to animal husbandry, how to have sheep, things like that, chickens. Those are the real life. Yes, reading, writing, and searching for information also on the internet. However, these skills are the money skills I want my children to learn. I don't have them. I don't find a way to teach them those skills, because unless some other family member here buys the courses, carpentry course, electronics course, electricity course, lawnmower repair course, unless they do that, or electrician course, that was like $800 if you pay in a lump sum, $900 if you pay with payments. If they actually took those courses, then my kids would be successful later on in life. Oh well, meanwhile I gotta rewrite the P-memory course, make it a doable, bite-sized, bite-sized pieces, and user-friendly. Alright, the Goldilocks syndrome. Families differ in their approach and ability to assist their children with homework. Homework can create tension between the home and school, much like Goldilocks in the fairy tale. Goldilocks and the Three Bears, who complained that the porridge was too hot or too cold. Many parents complain about homework in the same way. It's too easy, it's too hard, there's too much homework, or too little homework. Parents may give the excuse that their children are involved in many after-school activities and don't have time to do their homework. Look, in Honduras, people go to school for 4 hours. In Bolivia, I think it's the same thing, or some other where I saw some video. Now, 4 hours. That doesn't seem like that dangerous. Those guys could have time to do homework. Alright, we might have to export the homework here. However, the biggest factor in the lack of time for homework is TV, not other activities. When parents call or come into school and complain about homework, teachers should listen and not be defensive. Work together to find a solution. Yeah, don't give them any homework. Here's another one. Encourage homework. Some parents do not have the skills to help their children with homework. Therefore, it's best if children can complete assignments on their own. Parents can encourage their children and make sure certain homework is completed, even if they are not able to help with the skill. Students who struggle with difficult homework often do not turn in assignments. They do not like school and very often are discipline problems. Well, I've noticed that even a kid that didn't like doing homework, he would read with me. Because if he wanted those 2 sandwiches, hot dogs and stuff, and that, not only did I make the hot dog, he had to watch me make it and put the butter out. You want ketchup? Go look for it. I mean, they had to, it was a hands-on project. And he would read for me. I have some videos of him that I'll make public when I become 18 or something, when he becomes 18. Alright. Be a better dad than I am. Enjoy your life.